So I wanted to do a library tour, updated since we renovated it. So we renovated this room in October of 2022. And before, this room was pretty basic. It was like a basic yellow. Whole house is painted the same kind of yellowy beige. And it was fine. It had the carpet was pretty bad. It had holes in it and stuff. So we wanted to rip that up right away. And we knew when we moved into this house that this was going to be our library. So originally, obviously, the front door is right behind y'all. This room was supposed to be the main living room, but there's also a basement space that we preferred for the main living room. And since we have a lot of books, we wanted a designated place for them, and we thought that this would be the perfect place to kind of chill out. I was going to clean, but then I thought you might as well look at it as it really appears instead of in some weird perfect glory. So this is the front doorway. This is the front door. And the house was originally built in the 50s. The whole neighborhood was. So it kind of has some interesting architecture choices for the modern day, including these poles. It's nice because this becomes a way station for library books, and we're dog sitting a dog right now, and our keys and stuff. This was this little basket was made by my mom. She crocheted for us because I have ADHD and I lose things. The first thing that we actually did to this room, right when we moved in, this is a closet. This is where we put our coats. But this used to be sliding doors, those really obnoxious ones that kind of get off their rails and stuff. And I don't like those kind of doors. So instead, we decided to just hang a curtain rod up top and put in these curtains from Target. I believe they're Opal House curtains. And then I just hemmed the curtains to fit what we wanted so that we could cover everything. The closet just has seasonal pillows, our iron, our coats, our shoes, things like that. This coat rack is hard to depict because it's covered in coats. So behind it is a puzzle of Machu Picchu. And then it is it's this metal, beautiful, Victorian-esque design, if you can see from its downstairs. This was one of those things. My partner doesn't make a lot of requests design-wise. She knows what she likes, but she doesn't really think about spaces that way. She has trouble visualizing in spaces, so she doesn't usually make a lot of requests. However, with this, she had a very specific request regarding what kind of coat rack we had in this corner, and she wanted something that had shoe racks and a bag rack and then the coats in one whole apparatus. She didn't want a shoe rack and then a hanging coat rack. She wanted everything all together. And so I was browsing Facebook Marketplace, which you'll see is a theme in this whole room. Browsing Facebook Marketplace, and I found this beautiful coat rack. I think it was for $50. And I immediately got it. It's beautiful. It's Victorian. It's dramatic. It goes well in the room. And it fits, obviously, all of our crap. As you can see, there's the poster of Machu Picchu, but then we also have another puzzle. It's the Frank Lloyd Wright puzzles. There's two from Gallison puzzles, and this one was one I did, and it just matches the colors in the room, so we decided to put it here. This window is really a beauty spot. So technically the window slants outward. It's original to the house. So some of the houses in our neighborhood will have this window replaced with a more modern window. You can't replace these window squares anymore. So I was really excited that we were able to get one that had the old fashioned window, and it's cool because you can put like little tchotchkes and shit up on like the little windowsill. It's a really cool window. And we wanted to put this bench here. This bench is from IKEA, and then I just bought some like a memory foam cushion from Amazon and cut it to size, and then sewed this this cushion rectangle to put around it. So the fabric is from Joann's, the cushion is from Amazon, and the shoes underneath, we have a lot of shoes, the shoes underneath that carrier is from IKEA. And we wanted to put this here because we have a cat and she loves to sit outside and look out windows. And we knew when we, in our old apartment, our cat loved to look out. We had like kind of like surround sound windows, and she loved to like rotate throughout the day through all the windows. So we knew that this was going to be a spot. Like when we were touring houses, one of, like, honest to God, the main reasons why we loved this house so much was because of this window, because we knew that Rose, our cat, would love this window. So we put this bench here so she could lounge. She's a big cat. She's like 12 pounds. So we wanted her to be able to like lay all the way down and enjoy the window and enjoy the view, which is funny because every time someone sits in it now, it's covered in cat hair. But you know what? It's really her second bed. The curtains are also from Target. I believe also Opal House. Opal House and Jungalow from Target get my needs, okay? What I have discovered about renovating this house is that I am fucking picky when it comes to interior design and things that I never really thought that I'd be picky about, like curtains. And I guess like I prefer sheer curtains because I like to let light in. This originally was like really heavy, like hotel curtains, like those double curtains where like one's a blackout curtain and the other one's like a sheer curtain. And I hated the curtain rod. I hated it with a passion. And I hated the curtains. So I like spent like, I kid you not, like a year looking for curtains that I liked. And I like these ones. I like that they kind of have like an Egyptian vibe to them. I like their tassels. I think they're just really gorgeous. And they have like tassels on the side too. I think they're so beautiful. So you can't really tell because there's a puzzle and the dog bed on it. But this carpet was another thing. My partner makes fun of me. So when it came to like the colors of this room, I was really adamant. I was like, we knew that we wanted it to be like a teal. We knew that we wanted the bookshelves to be white. And I was really adamant. I was like, I want a carpet that is mainly yellow with blue and pink accents. And she was like, that's exceptionally specific. And I was like, yes, and I'm going to find it. And I found it. It's perfect. It's even an oval, which was my dream. Freaking follow your dreams, kids. The floor we actually did ourselves. So we sanded it down. It used to be, so as I said, it used to be an ugly carpet. We ripped up the carpet. We sanded down the floor. We restained it black. And this was another thing that was actually my partner's desire. So she comes up with random things every once in a while, and it lights my fires. So we were talking about floor stains because the floor, if you remember from the hallway, is kind of like a dark wood, and we didn't want the floor to match, but we also didn't want like a lighter floor. So we needed to find something that was much darker that we still liked. And Em brought up, like kind of on a whim, I think a little bit as a joke, that we should just paint the floor black. And I just latched onto it. I was like, yes, we were painting the floor black. Like imagining it with this like turquoise paint, imagining it with the yellow and the pink, like I was like, it has to be black now. It has to be. So we sanded down the floors, we stained it black. It took a fucking week. It was exhausting. I was so glad when it was done, and I'm so glad now that it's so fucking gorgeous. So yeah, that's, whew. The other accents in the room, are like floor pillows, are also like pink, as you can see. The floor pillows are pink too. We wanted this place to be, when we were debating like whether or not we needed to put like a couch or like a coffee table or things that are, I guess, like typical in like sitting rooms. And we don't do anything typical, but what we decided was that we really wanted this place to be open floored, in the sense that, like, as you can see, we can do a puzzle, we can, have a little dance party, we can house like pooches, we can do whatever we want, like floor wise. But we also wanted places for people to sit. So obviously we have the bench, we have the armchairs, but we also thought the floor pillows, like, I like sitting on floors, enjoying things, like having multiple guests over, just a very casual experience. This is also a library, so we wanted it to be relaxing, and that was one of the stipulations. The bookshelves are just the standard Billy bookshelves. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. The smaller one is actually from Walmart. So the armchair we got from Facebook Marketplace. I think it was also like $50. $50 on Facebook Marketplace can freaking furnish you a fucking whole room. Hi, Reggie. Hi, sweet boy. Yes. Oh, yes. Did you like outside? Mm-hmm. You can furnish anything for $50. The trunk, I think, was $45. Ho, ho, ho. The trunk was also on Facebook Marketplace. So when we were deciding that we didn't want a coffee table, we thought that we needed a space, honestly, because my partner likes holiday pillows. Like, she wants like 24 freaking holiday pillows for this room, for these chairs. And we don't have room in our one closet in this room to freaking fit all these fucking pillows. So I was like, we need some sort of storage solution for these, because that's a lot. And I was like, what about a steamer trunk? Because the window is kind of slanted, people have brought up that this room kind of looks like a ship, like a room in a ship. And I really liked how the steamer trunk like added to that. Like, this is like a pretty piratey steamer trunk. So I thought that was really fucking fun. We have some of our Legos here. We're Lego girlies. I have the Pyramid of Giza Legos. Made the bouquet Legos. And obviously, as you can see, this is used for a bunch of things. These tables we got at home. So we liked them because they had like kind of like broken glass, like a green broken glass thing going on, and the gold accents to go with our other gold accents. And then this lamp, this monstrosity, we got at, I think, a Goodwill. Everything is thrifted. Everything is thrifted. We're poor, and that's just how we have to do it. Oh god, this is a shitty angle. Hold on. Okay. So above it, this is actually like a built-in bookcase. And yes, it does have a hole into the kitchen. So like, this is my kitchen. I don't know. Once again, it's a weird thing. The house is built in the 50s. The 50s were kind of odd. But this is a built-in bookcase. We currently have our classics. And then over here, these shelves are like, I think they're supposed to be for records. But we put books on them. And they're also from IKEA. They're actually metal, but they're white, so it doesn't matter to me. So this is the last stop. This chair we got from Salvation Army. It's like a pink velvety fancy pillow. The table is just a smaller version of the table over there. More bookcases. The cool side table we got at Home Goods. Let me move some shit. So we got this table, this like little bench at Home Goods. And obviously we bought it expressly because it was shaped like a fucking elephant. And who doesn't want a beautiful elephant in their house? So that's really the room tour. That's what we've done with the library. Obviously our themes were pretty boho, pretty colorful. There was some furniture like this chair, and obviously our books, some of our floor pillows that had come from our previous apartment. But for the most part, this was the room which had the least like furniture coming into it. So we moved from a 1-bedroom apartment to a 3-bedroom house. So furniture distribution was wild. This was the room that had the least amount of furniture in it when we first moved in. And mainly just because we didn't have all these bookcases. And it's so wonderful to be in here now. So wonderful. I love owning a home, if only because I get to finally nest and paint walls and put nails in things and make things how I want. And I'm so fucking proud of this room. I'm so excited for the rest of the house to like look like this room. This is the vibe going forward. Every room needs to look like this one. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Bye.